Welcome everyone who's new, welcome back everyone who is returning. My name is Jack, Reiki Master, Psychic Medium, and Authenticity Mentor. I'm helping you guys embrace your most authentic self by clearing out all those patterns that block you from doing so. Okay? So today we're going to do the new moon in Taurus reading. The new moon, I believe, is on May 7th. Just let me check. Taurus 2024 Eastern Standard. Okay, so the new moon, is going to be exact on May 7th at 11:22 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so just apply that to whatever time zone you're in. All right, so this new moon signifies the end of eclipse energy and eclipse season. I'm really excited. All right, we're almost out of Mercury retrograde post-shadow, which is ending on the 13th. All right, but we have been in new moon, I'm looking at my calendar. We have been in new moon energy since Saturday. Okay, so what does that mean? It means that I wouldn't be surprised if there were things that came up for you that you need to let go of, or people you need to let go of, habits or patterns you need to let go of. Because with the new moon in Taurus, anything that is not in alignment with your health and wellness, with your career goals, your monetary goals, ain't gonna jive anymore. Universe is not gonna tolerate it, and neither should you. Okay, there's also a lot of focus on self-love and authenticity, being your most authentic self and expanding into that. All right, well, anyway. But regardless, if you are watching this on TikTok live, please, friendly reminder that we do have a 20K like goal every single live. So tap the screen to like the live, and please hit that share arrow. It just helps the reading reach more people, and yes, it helps boost my channel a little bit, which I really appreciate. If you are watching this on TikTok, please hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell so you're notified every time I post a reading. If at any time you have a question or you would like to share what's resonating, please put it in the comments regardless of where you're watching this. And last but not least, if you would like to learn how to work with me in any capacity, if you're watching this on TikTok live, the link is in my TikTok bio. It's the link, my stand store right below my profile picture. If you are wanting to check that out and you're watching this on YouTube, the link is in the description box. All right, so let's kick it off. If you guys are ready for the reading, regardless of where you're watching it, comment ready. If you are ready for the reading, comment ready. Tell me what you want, I'll give you what you need. All right, let's do this. So here we go. God, source, universe, divine, creator of all things, only for the highest good of all, harm to none. What? Ooh! As above, sorry. What do we need to know for this this new moon? That was really stinking fast. All right. Sorry, guys. We have transformation on the bottom of the deck, feeding crows. This is my witching hour oracle. We are in the dark of the moon, okay, because it is a new moon, meaning the moon is going to be blocked by the shadow of the earth. All right, and we have transformation, which makes a lot of sense, but crows may be relevant. All right. And Allie, you have my permission as a moderator. You can block these people who are saying like these stupid comments. They're probably bots. Anyway, the card that came out though, as above, so below, manifestation. But notice how there's the light and the dark. So there's a theme of duality. Oh, perfect. Thank you, Allie. There's duality here. All right, but manifestation. So I feel like right off the bat, what Spirit is asking of you or letting us know is that set your intentions based on the new version of who you are, not the old. Okay, how do you want to transform your life, in your career, in your finances, in your daily routine, in your lifestyle habits, with your physical health and wellness? Okay, really focus on how, setting intentions around how you want to shift those areas of your life. Maybe put one of your intentions in the comments. Okay. Like one of my intentions is a more balanced work schedule. I tend to overwork because I love what I do and I'm a giver. But clearly with the sinus infection for 3 weeks, that is not for my highest good. So I need to allocate more time for fun, more time for rest, and like completely disconnecting. Because if one of you guys, like one of my clients emails me or something, like I'm on it. Like I will answer them, even if like I've left my office and you know my day is done. Like I show up. And the thing is, I need to learn how to prioritize my well-being versus prioritizing the well-being of others, right? Because I can't serve from an empty or pour from an empty cup, right? But let's see. I'm also hearing the word community. So is anyone here looking for their soul family or their soul mate or something along those lines? Could be soul mate, soul family. What? Let me know what it is. Are you looking for your soul mate or your soul family? I mean, a soul mate is part of your soul family, but you guys get what I mean. Anyway, so as above, so below. You have the power to shift your circumstances. The more you heal and grow your inner world, the more the outer world will reflect the light within. You can begin by being mindful of what you send out into the universe, knowing that in some way it will make its way back to you, and that by healing your own traumas, you are contributing to the healing of the shared consciousness. By choosing kindness, you are sending more love into the world, and by believing in yourself and embracing your power, you unknowingly encourage others to do the same. Now is the time to act upon what is within your heart, trusting that as you take steps to work toward your goals, the universe will respond in kind and move mountains on your behalf. The collective will also move to support you, and people and resources will find their way to you as a direct result of your willingness to pursue your dreams. This card also serves as a card of abundance, and if your reading is about wealth, you may soon be the happy recipient of a financial windfall or opportunity that may lead to significant financial growth. This is a fortuitous card. However, never mind. It didn't fall in the reverse, so we don't need to worry about that. So essentially what this is saying is the more you focus on internal transformation, on embracing your light, on healing internally, the more that is going to be reflected in your external reality that you want to attract. Does that make sense? So for example, if you want to attract soul family or soul mate, they're pretty synonymous because your soul mate should be part of your soul family, right? They're like lumped in there. But if you want to attract that, you have to give to yourself what you want from that relationship or from that community, right? So let's say you want a partner or a soulmate who is attentive to your needs, who is supportive, who is vulnerable, right, with how they feel, and they're open and honest. You have to be vulnerable. You have to be open and honest with yourself and open and honest with the people that are currently in your life. Does that make sense? Also, if you want someone who is healed, who is in a balanced place, you have to do that work also, right? You can't just expect to get it and not do the work. Does that make sense to you guys? JJ, what helped you become a spiritual? I'll answer questions at the end of the collective reading, guys, so just save that for later, and I will definitely answer you. All right. But let's see. Let's tap into the energy. All right. So I'm going to do a traditional Celtic cross. We got some really good messages with the weekly reading with that, so we're going to stick with that. All right. So let's see. Let's dive deeper into the energy. What is the overall energy of this new moon? Oh my God, you guys. The sun? Are you kidding me? It's the most positive card in the entire stinking deck. Okay, and then we have the Hermit on the bottom. So we have Leo and Virgo energy. I feel like it would be really good for you guys to go into hermit mode, take a step back, because new moons are very introspective. Like, it is not a time for you to take a lot of action. The new moon is a very like divine feminine time. It's a great time to meditate, a great time to rest, be reflective, sleep more. But anyway, the sun and the hermit on the bottom of the deck, I feel like it's finally time for you guys to like embrace your authenticity, discover how you're meant to be of service. How can you raise the collective vibration, right? Because I just feel like you guys, life purpose has been a huge theme for like the past couple months. But the sun is saying like there's abundance coming in. It's a new phase of your life, but it has something to do with spirituality. Something to do with spirituality. Hey, Rebecca. Does that make sense? Let's clarify that a little bit. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So there could be a new opportunity coming in, you guys, or you guys are committing to a new phase of your life. Maybe you're committing to your transformation journey so you can manifest love, money, balance, health and wellness, healing. I don't know, whatever you're trying to manifest. Maybe more confidence, maybe more security here. All right. But it's almost like because you're choosing yourself, because you are prioritizing your healing journey, Ace of Pentacles, there's a new opportunity that is going to be shown to you in this new moon energy. Let's see what's crossing you here. The Empress. Okay. There's a new phase that's coming, but Empress crossing energy. So the crossing energy can help or hinder you. You guys got to take care of your body. You got to take care of your health and wellness. You got to take care of your needs. Loving yourself through this process is going to help you. But if you don't love yourself through this process, it's going to hinder you. But I feel like this is also like trusting that the new beginning, the abundance is going to flow in as you focus more on yourself, as you take a step back from like the masculine energy and go, do, or the old way of doing things, and embracing this divine feminine energy of being more receptive, being more intuitive is going to get you to your goal or your manifestation a lot faster. Okay. So I feel like I'm talking to a lot of people here who have control issues, who want to know the outcome of something before they commit to whatever you're wanting to do. Very like much in your divine masculine, like needing to have some semblance of control. And the reason why you feel that way is because you've experienced some sort of trauma or abuse in your childhood or from your past lives that has caused you to want to control things that you have control or you think you have control over, because when that abuse or trauma happened, it was a serious loss of control. Like you were unable to prevent it from happening. Okay. So that may be why your healing journey is so important, because maybe you have a self-worth wound where you feel like you need to constantly prove yourself, or you feel like you're constantly in competition with other people. And you need to prove your worth before you subconsciously allow yourself to receive. Spirit is like, no, you need to change that up. That is not going to work for you right now. That is not going to work anymore, right? You need to understand and integrate the belief that you deserve to receive, you deserve to be loved, you deserve to be seen and heard for who you authentically are. But to do that, you have to love yourself enough to go into this new phase, take the opportunity of healing. But whatever this new opportunity that's coming in is, it is going to require you to be softer, to be vulnerable, to show aspects of yourself that maybe you are ashamed of or you judge yourself for. Death and the Six of Pentacles. Okay, wow. And then Ace of Rods. So crossing energy, Empress clarified by the Death card. So we have Taurus, Libra, and then we have Scorpio and Leo. Okay, so we have water, air, earth, fire. Actually, we have all four elements, which is really great. This is really well-rounded. Okay, so we have transformation here on the bottom of the Oracle deck, and then we have the Death card in the center of the crossing energy. The thing is, what's crossing you is that this is like Some of you are ending like a mother wound, or you're healing through a mother wound. Like your mother did something to fuck you up a little bit subconsciously. And I say that like in a non-serious way because my mom abused me when I was growing up. So I don't take it that seriously because I've done a lot of work around my healing journey. Maybe there's a mother wound. Maybe there's something that happened to where like you were sexually abused, or you were severely judged, or you were like berated or put down for like the way that you look. Whether that was just like maybe you're overweight or underweight, or you have like an abnormality physically, I don't know. But it's almost like whatever you went through with regard to the divine feminine energy, which is what I just described, you are taking that, ending how it affects you negatively, and putting those lessons to work. Like Six of Pentacles. Like I wouldn't be surprised if some of you are starting like healing businesses, or you're learning more about healing modalities. Maybe you're shifting your career to help others in some way, being of service, like I said earlier. But I also feel like too, this is a call out to end the cycle of giving to those that don't give back to you, or giving to situations or scenarios that do not give back to you. Also, stop feeding the old story. Stop feeding the old story. Okay? And that could be like a multitude of patterns that you guys have. This is a collective reading. So it's hard to get into specifics because there's so many of you, right? But whatever your old patterns are, I have a sneaking suspicion that your spirit guides have made it very apparent to you. Like, this is your own bullshit. These are the patterns that you've perpetuated for way too long. You need to cut your own shit, okay? And go in a different direction. Put your energy toward healing, toward ending these patterns, if you want to align with the abundance that is authentically meant to find you. Period, dot, end of story. Also, I feel like crossing energy, some of you guys need to take the time, like this time with the new moon energy, because we're going to be in new moon energy until the 10th, until Friday. Okay? Take the time to really think about what abundance is in alignment with your most authentic self. Let me say that again. Take the time, because the only person you're taking something away from is you if you don't allocate time to do this. Okay? This is collective. It's not individual yet. Take the time to really think about how you've changed, who you are authentically versus the conditioned version of you, like the person you were told to be versus the person that you actually are, right? What your true morals, ethics, values are. Take the time to write that down or really think about that, and then set your intentions for what you want to manifest. Because a lot of people make the mistake of, I just want to manifest like millions of dollars, and I want to manifest like, I don't know, like social media success, or I want to manifest like this type of relationship, and blah, 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 blah. And then you see like so many like, spiritual people or manifestation coaches or whatever saying, just use these affirmations and just do this on the new and full moon, or just do this ritual, or blah, 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 blah. I don't give a flying fuck what ritual you do, what moon cycle you use, or what affirmations you use. If you are not doing the internal work to change your old belief system, you're not going to manifest shit that's going to make you happy. Period, dot, end of motherfucking story. I'll give you one final example. Let's say you receive a shit ton of money, but you haven't healed your self-worth wound. That money is not going to fucking matter. I'm telling you right now. Even if you pay off all your debt and you buy a big house and you go on a lot of vacations, you are still spiritually undernourished, okay? You're still going to have that anxiety, that fear, that wounded aspect of yourself that is going to block the enjoyment, of you receiving that tangible abundance. Do you see where I'm going with this? You need to get to know yourself at a super deep level so you align with the abundance that's actually going to make you happy and help you feel fulfilled. Right now, millions of dollars may not be what fulfills you. Yes, I get it. Money makes things easier. Like, I'm not taking anything away from that. But fulfillment and happiness should be the focus of the intentions you're setting, not the tangible shit. I'm telling you right now, guys, and I'm speaking from personal experience. I've had very little money. Like, I was raised in a blue-collar family. Both of my parents only graduated from high school. They never went to college. They both worked their asses off to provide for me when I was growing up. And that instilled a really strong work ethic in me. Like, I've worked since I was like 12 years old, like babysitting, retail jobs. I worked 3 jobs when I was undergrad in college. I worked a full-time job when I was getting my master's degree. So like, I have busted my ass for everything that I have. And let me tell you something, I've had like very little money, like going paycheck to paycheck, and I've had a lot of money. And let me tell you something, I was in the same emotional place in both buckets until I addressed my self-worth wounds and the abuse and trauma I experienced that catalyzed that self-worth wound. Does this make sense to you guys? Is this like resonating? Let me know in the comments. I cannot stress enough the importance of doing the inner work, because yes, I'm married, I have a beautiful house, I have 2 amazing dogs, I live in a great community, I have a great group of friends, but I would not have the capacity to appreciate what I have if I didn't do the healing work, because I would still feel unworthy of what I have. And I would sink into the disease of more. Like, I need more, I need more, I need more, I need more money, I need more friends, I need a bigger house, I need this, I need that, right? I would still be searching for more in my external environment to try to prove to myself that I deserve it. But that's the wrong way. You got to reverse that process. You have to go within. It's not the money, it's not the house, it's not the car, it's not the relationship. It's you. It is you. It has to start with you. Period. Okay? And this is what I work with my clients in, like, big time. But let's see the suggested approach. No, sorry, not suggested approach. What you're being called to focus on with this new moon energy. It's always a little tough love in these readings, guys, but it's for your betterment. It's always from a place of love, but accountability as well. If I don't hold you accountable as a healer, I'm not doing my job. I can't be here like some of these people I see on fucking... It annoys me to no end when I see this like really passive approach to spirituality when it's actually a lot of fucking work. You get me? The thing is though, when you commit and you do the work, you don't have to do it again. You don't have to do it again. Like, you shouldn't have to do rituals, like, or constantly ask for things from the universe. Things should just flow to you. If you feel frustrated, like, oh my God, I can't miss the new moon ritual, or making moon water, or, you know, carrying my crystals everywhere. Not that those things don't work, but if you neglect the internal work, that shit is going to feel very frustrating to you because it's not going to work as well, right? Like the rituals, the crystals, the cards, all of that is supplementary to the internal work. To the internal work. Rebecca, it's going to be the toughest but best 3 months of my life. Yes, Rebecca, yes it is, exactly. Rebecca is my newest client, you guys. I can't wait to work with her. She signed up to work with me on the fucking spot, which I like. I love when people hold themselves accountable, trust their intuition, and jump the fuck in. because that is what Spirit always asks you to do. Trust your intuition, release the outcome. That's another message coming through. Trust your intuition, release the outcome. Trust your intuition, release the outcome. All right, so what you're being called to focus on with this new moon. King of Coins, 10 of Blades. Stop focusing on the external. So the King of Pentacles is Taurus energy, and then the 10 of Blades is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There's a toxic cycle, 10 of Swords, that is ending now. But I feel like what it is placing your value in how you look, what you wear, what you have, the number in your bank account, the tangible shit, the shit that doesn't really fucking matter, right? You know the saying, you can't take it with you? On the other side, like in the spiritual plane, they don't give a shit about what you have, what you look like, or whatever else. That is a human construct that doesn't mean jack shit. It doesn't. It doesn't. And I know it sounds backwards, but when you stop caring so much about the external and the appearance, that shit starts to flow to you effortlessly, because you're not fixating on it so much, and you're making room for Spirit to deliver. Okay? So I also feel like too, what to focus on, what you're being called to focus on. Ending patterns that affect your sense of security, stability, and your health and wellness. Who here is struggling with health-related issues? Could be anxiety, could be inflammation, Taurus energy. It could be your thyroid, maybe autoimmune, could be like right here. Could be metabolic in nature, maybe struggling with weight, like underweight, overweight, something along those lines. Or it could just be regarding a Taurus, right? I also feel like too, you gotta let go of like gastrointestinal, skin issues due to allergies. Yeah, Mike, that's a solar plexus issue. Carry gastrointestinal, solar plexus. So, let me know in the comments, guys, who here is struggling with like a gastrointestinal, like gut issues, maybe autoimmune or getting sick, maybe trouble sleeping, high anxiety, maybe vitamin or nutrient deficiencies if you know about them, maybe bloating, constipation, maybe skin issues like allergies, rashes, acne, rosacea, eczema, psoriasis, things of that nature. No appetite ever. Yeah, or changes in your hunger, maybe cravings. Yeah. So what I am describing are all solar plexus related issues. Okay. Solar plexus is your third chakra. Okay. It's located in your gut. Okay. So if there are solar plexus imbalances and you do not address them early enough, it will manifest into a physical problem or physical inflammation. Okay, so your solar plexus is your divine masculine. It's your sense of identity. It's how you learn and integrate new knowledge. It's how you set boundaries with yourself and with other people. It's your seat of power, your confidence, your sense of security and stability. Okay, so has anyone been struggling with any of those themes? It also represents the father. So if there have been daddy issues or something like that, could be that as well. Or lack of vulnerability. Let me know if this is resonating in the comments for you guys. Okay, so what Spirit is saying for you to focus on is to take down the facade, let yourself be vulnerable, but you also need to end this cycle of being in your masculine energy and the habits that you have that are impacting your physical body negatively. Okay, you need to learn how to clear your aura, clear your emotional body before problems manifest physically. Is anyone like focused on learning how to do that? Let me know in the comments, or wanting to learn how to do that. Let's see recent past. So recent past, let's go back to the last lunar cycle, which would be the full moon 2 weeks ago with the Two of Pentacles. I feel like in the recent past, you guys have been learning how to prioritize yourself. Again, maybe you've been focused on some sort of physical imbalance, health and wellness issue, trying to figure out like what works, what doesn't. That could be like, yes, for your health, but it could also be what works, what doesn't, like for your finances, for your career, in your relationships. Like, what do I want? What do I not want? What do I want? What do I not want? What works for me? What doesn't? Okay, I have like this imbalance. What can I add in or take out that's going to help me resolve this? Okay. Just, kind of trying to like configure like your unique needs. Does that make sense? Again, health, relationships, money, career, all pentacle energy. Self-worth as well. Self-worth. How do I value myself, and how can I incorporate more ways to value myself, so I see my value. So I embody my true value, and so others respect that. I just heard, what am I worth? Also, some of you maybe have asked yourself that question. It's like a recalibration energy. All right, but let's see where you can draw strength from this new moon. Your self-worth, man. 9 Pentacles. I can't make this shit up. 9 Pentacles. For some of you, some of your health-related issues or your self-worth trauma or solar plexus imbalances comes from a generational problem. So science has showed us that our mothers pass down not only nutrient deficiencies, but also emotional trauma and stress to us genetically. It's been proven through science. There is research, okay? So emotional trauma is tied to your self-worth, right? How you value yourself, okay? What you deserve. So I feel like where you can draw strength is how far you have come thus far. Identify and acknowledge how much you have achieved on your healing journey, because you are a fucking powerful and valuable soul, okay? Okay, you are not a human having a spiritual experience. You are a spiritual being having a human experience, okay? So acknowledge how far you have come, not with regard to money, career, all that other bullshit that doesn't matter in the end. How far have you come in learning how to value yourself and not accepting less? Because that is huge. It's huge. Where can you draw strength? So 9 of Pentacles 2 is also acknowledging that you are worthy of investing. So if you're wanting to invest more in understanding how to heal on a different level, if you're wanting to invest more in, like, again, your authenticity journey, invest more in your spiritual journey, invest more in learning about yourself, okay? Spirit's like, okay, like, you can do it. Like, we've sent you, or we are sending you the resources, but you need to jump right in. Let's clarify that a little bit. 9 Pentacles. Page of Cups. Some of you need to take action on Page of Cups, your healing journey, or something creative, something intuitively you're inspired to do. Stop waiting for more resources to come in. You have the resources you need to move forward, and trust that as you invest in yourself and move forward, more will come. It does, like, if you want to manifest, it's not like, oh, I'm going to wait for the resources and then move forward with what I'm intuitively driven to do. No, you move forward with what you're intuitively driven to do, and you trust that everything else will fall into place. Oh, Rebecca, I'm so glad. Thank you for sharing that. I'm so glad. All right, so near future, which to me would be the end of new moon energy. So that would be like May 10th or 11th. We have the Fool and we have the King of Wands. So we have Aries energy and then Leo energy, all fire, which is awesome. So there could be like a new beginning coming in where you're able to take a leap of faith towards something that you're really passionate about, something that motivates you, excites you. It could be like kickstarting a new business, a new health and wellness routine. Maybe you're kickstarting a new journey to build confidence in manifesting the vision you have for your life. This is like having the ability to take a leap of faith with regard to something that you have already been visualizing, maybe since Leo season of last year. So Leo season is mid-July, right? Mid-July to mid-August. Yeah, mid-July to mid-August. So it could be from last summer. You've had this vision, or you've kickstarted like moving toward this vision, but it's almost like you're going to be able to dive right in. This could also be like a new opportunity, work-related, a leadership position, or an opportunity for you to take leadership of your own life, your own choices, and go in a completely new direction that you're passionate about, that you're motivated about. All right, so let's see the suggested approach to this new moon energy. The Lovers. Focus on your healing. Focus on going in the new direction. This could be a soulmate coming in, soul family. Funny how we talked about that earlier. The Lovers is a card of Gemini. So we have Gemini, Taurus, Libra, Leo, Scorpio, Aries. And that's it so far. Okay. The Lovers is a card of making a choice that is in alignment with your healing journey. It's a crossroads. So are you going to continue to do things the old way, or are you going to learn a new way that is going to help you grow, that's going to help you expand? All right, but I'm going to clarify because it's a major arcana. Thank you. 5 of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. The suggested approach is vulnerability. What aspects of yourself do you need to heal surrounding rejection wounds, abandonment wounds, low self-worth? And that also something around like feeling really depleted, low energy. Again, could be vitamin or nutrient deficiencies. There's like a new pathway, a new way of learning how to heal that needs to be the focus. Like choose the direction of going toward like if you want to attract like your soulmate or soul family, or just healing overall, like what you're focused on in your healing journey, you have to address the deficiencies. The deficiencies could be, again, some sort of trauma like from your past, like rejection, abandonment, something that really affected your self-worth and how you see yourself. And approach these aspects of yourself with love, okay? Not like beratement. Not putting yourself down. Like for me, for example, I am a huge overachiever, okay? Big time. And when in the past, when I have not reached goals, or when like my body would break down, or I wouldn't get the result I wanted, or I thought something wasn't going to work out the way that I wanted it to, I would look at myself in the mirror and I would be like, Jack, you're a piece of shit. You're a fucking failure. What the fuck is wrong with you? You need to pick it up. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You need to do better. You need to do fucking better. But I would be really mean to myself. Like, guys, when I say mean, like, I'm toning it down for you. Like, there were a lot more curse words in there. But it doesn't help. It doesn't help to do that. But we've been programmed to think that that negative reinforcement is going to get you to where you want to go. It's not. You need to transition out of negative reinforcement into positive reinforcement. And there is like a fine line between enabling like self-sabotaging behaviors and giving yourself grace. There's a very fine line between doing that. Okay? Actually, I want to write that down because that's really good. Do you guys agree with me? There's a fine line between enabling self-sabotaging behaviors yeah, like everyone. And yeah, giving yourself grace. All right, so for example, sometimes we can be too passive, right? Like, oh, I have like anxiety today. Like, I'll give you an example. So I used to be a big time procrastinator, because I'm a I still am a perfectionist at times. And I would become so overwhelmed with all the things that I wanted, that I had on my to-do list, and wanting to do them so perfectly that my anxiety would get so high to where I would just completely back out of that energy and avoid, aka procrastinate, right? And that was because I was strictly focused on doing intuitively what felt good to me. But I wasn't acknowledging that my intuition was also telling me, Jack, you need structure. Okay, you need directives. You need to have, like, yes, a to-do list, but it shouldn't be a mile long. It should be like 3 to 5 items, right? That are priority. Like your must do and then the flexible to-dos. You know what I'm saying? So do you see how, like, I had to really identify what, like, me talking myself out of doing something because I was overwhelmed versus, you know, giving myself space to sit down, create some structure for myself, like a schedule, so it made it more feasible for me mentally to get things done. Does that make sense? Also, you know, saying, oh, well, I've been through so much, I deserve this. I deserve the pint of ice cream. I deserve the drink. I deserve this. I deserve that. But it would be like unhealthy things. You get what I'm saying? Okay. It's like, yes, give yourself grace, but do it in like a healthier way. Don't enable a bad behavior to perpetuate. All right, let's see what is being shown to you that's been hidden. What is being shown to you that's been hidden? The Hermit. Virgo. Again, Virgo is their sixth house. Your sixth house is your house of how you're meant to be of service, your daily routine, your health and wellness as well. And with the Hermit, I feel like you guys have been shown that you need more time off or you need more time away from other people's energy. And that's okay. Like, for most of you here, you probably align with being an empath or being gifted in some way, or you feel a calling to help others. Now, help others could mean a multitude of different things. You get me? And maybe other people's energy affects you greatly, right? And that's okay. So I feel like what's hidden being revealed to you is that you need to connect with your spirit guides more. You need to connect with spirituality more, but you also need to spend some time alone. And I mean like disconnect. Like, I don't mean like be alone and like scroll on TikTok or Instagram or some shit. I mean like really disconnect and like be and connect with yourself, like with your journal or something. Or I just saw some of you like reading a self-help book or a book. It doesn't have to be self-help, but a book that you've wanted to read. It's like, get away from the screens, get into like, you know, the journaling or like, you know, the reading. But I'm going to clarify. This could also be like, it's time to invest more in like your spirituality, in your health and wellness, gaining like a higher perspective of something. Hierophant. I said learning. Hierophant is formal education, or higher education. Hermit and Hierophant together is, maybe you guys need help. Maybe you guys need like a mentor, a teacher, a coach, like someone who can help you tap into the deepest parts of yourself and teach you like either like how to develop your gifts, how to embrace your spirituality, how to heal your body at a deep level, or you need to like really take the time in hermit mode to like connect with what you need out of your community, like what you really truly need out of your community here. Hierophant is Taurus energy. Virgo and Taurus, guys. I'm telling you right now, stop ignoring the health and wellness issues. Stop ignoring it. There's a spiritual or energetic component to your physical healing that needs to be addressed. If you no longer want to be afflicted with these physical issues, okay? Have you guys been getting signs about this? Hierophant and the Hermit. I wouldn't put it past you that you've been getting signs about this. Synchronicities. Like, see the connection between, like, energy and the health of your physical body. But I'm going to clarify it more. Yeah. Seeing the bigger picture. This could also be seeing the bigger picture about, like, your marriage or your connection to your spirituality, your connection to your body, how things are connected on a grander scale, bigger scale. Sorry. I also want to say to you guys too, you're going to get the clarity that you want with regard to how to formally, strategically move forward with Three of Wands. Like this vision that you have, maybe travel or moving. If you, like, for some of you, this could be getting like a reading about it, or working with like a spiritual mentor about it. Or this is like spending time alone, connecting with spirit, and then writing down like in meditation or like intuitively like what comes to you about the next steps forward. All right, let's see what's manifesting for you on this new moon. Two of Blades. Ooh, a choice, a crossroads. All right, let's see. It's something new though. It's something new. I also feel like too, you're manifesting like information you need to make a decision. It's a big decision. Let's see. Hanged Man and Strength. How to get unstuck, how to get out of your own way and move forward. Step out of your comfort zone. Ace of Cups. How to like find fulfillment, how to find true happiness. To me, this is like overall, this is manifesting a solution to get unstuck. Like, what have you guys felt stuck in? We have Leo and Pisces energy. It could be with regard to your overall energy and vitality. It could be like maybe you have deep-seated insecurities and lack of confidence in something you've been thinking about doing for way too long. It could be maybe you're finally manifesting the courage to like develop your Pisces, to take a super deep dive into the subconscious, into your healing journey. Maybe taking a deep dive into your healing abilities, what your life means, like why you went through everything you went through and how it made you stronger. Some of you are going to manifest a way to have more time to yourself so you can rebuild your strength in some way. I'm going to clarify that a little bit more. Thank you. Page of Wands. It's definitely a new opportunity. You guys may hesitate on it a little bit because it's like way out of your comfort zone and it's brand new. So for example, like if you're offered a new job and it's like a high level position, you may be like, oh, like, can I handle this? Or if it's very public, like, oh my God, like, do I have like the confidence like to do this? Like, I don't know. Maybe it's like putting yourself out there for like, I don't know, for dating or in your relationship. For others, it's a new opportunity to take like a super deep dive in your healing journey, but you're like, oh, am I like ready to do that? Because doing self-reflection and facing your own shit is uncomfortable. It's cringy. It's cringy. I tell that to all my clients. Like when I work with people one-on-one, I'm going to help you face the deepest parts of yourself that have blocked you from the abundance that is in alignment with your most authentic self. But it's not always going to be comfortable. The healing journey doesn't always feel good. You've been operating from this place of trauma, right? Trauma responding. And you're trying to learn how to get out of that like trauma autopilot and getting into like your authenticity, like how you're really supposed to like react and respond to things. Okay, how you're meant to truly feel about yourself and the life you're truly meant to lead that makes you the happiest. But teaching your subconscious how to see peace and trust and surrender and tranquility as your norm versus chaos, shit going wrong, control issues, having walls up, that takes time, guys. It takes time and it takes work. You know what I mean? That's why, like, when I work with people, it's a bare minimum of 3 months. Bare minimum. There's no way you can heal yourself in an hour. There's no stinking way. There's no way. That's why my programs go from 3, 6, and 12 months, right? Because it has to be a commitment. So I feel like you're getting the opportunity to commit to yourself or commit in some way. The thing is, it's for the long game, and you think you want it, but then when it comes, you're like, are you ready? Am I ready for this? All right, so let's see the outcome of this new moon. The Emperor. By embracing your divine feminine, by embracing your healing, your surrender, trusting in the divine, you're going to feel a lot more in control. The Emperor, Aries energy, a lot more like yourself. Aries represents the self, first house. Let's see. The Tower? Whoa, what is this? What is this? Guys, the outcome is 3 major arcanas. If you don't read tarot, that is a big stinking deal. Major arcanas represent big life lessons. Okay? The High Priestess. And for us to get the Sun and the World, two of like the two most positive, and the Empress, guys, major abundance. And I am like not that person. I am not that reader who's gonna be like, oh, you're gonna get a ton of money and find love and your ex is coming back. It's fucking bullshit. I lose respect for readers who do that. Let me just say that. I hate that shit. Because it's not helpful to you. Anyway. But in all seriousness, the Sun, the Empress, and the World, are you kidding me? Like that is like the trifecta. It's the trifecta of abundance in major arcana. And the 9 of Pentacles in your strength. Wow. Oh my God, this is awesome. So we have the Emperor, which is Aries. That's your divine masculine energy. The World, okay, which is closing of chapters and cycles, like for good, but seeing the lesson and the benefit in it. And then High Priestess. Okay, so divine feminine energy. So it's almost like you're, I'm hearing Breaking the Chain from Fleetwood Mac. I always forget the words. Some of you need to listen to that song, Breaking the Chain by Fleetwood Mac. I feel like I want to play it. Hold on. Or Break the Chain. I don't know why I know why I want to play it. I shouldn't say that, but. Do you guys know this song? Yeah, if you don't love me now, you'll never love me again. Alright. That is definitely a channeled song for you guys. let's get to like the lyrics. Do you guys know the song? It's such a great song. I'm a huge Fleetwood Mac fan, and Stevie Nicks is like my spirit animal. Love me now, and never love me again. Yeah, so break the chain, breaking the connection to the old version of you. Okay, I'll keep it up a little bit. There we go. So I feel like you're breaking the chain with leading with your divine masculine energy, Emperor. Maybe you're letting go of the old self and you're embracing the High Priestess, the new self. You're embracing, trusting your intuition, having faith, surrender, because this is a feminine energy, very, very much so. I also feel like too, you guys are, some of you are embracing vulnerability and like embracing your healing gifts, your psychic gifts, whatever you want to call it, and like maybe like developing them or putting them out into the world, like sharing your intuition in some way, or you're choosing to take action and move forward in closing cycles, which your intuition has led you to do for like a while, but you're finally taking action on it. I love this song so much. All right, so let's see. All right, so to close out the reading, I'm going to pull some self-care cards because new moons are very, again, introspective, hermit moding, take care of you. Be still. What did I say? Receive. Stop zipping all over the place. Clear your energy field. Are you serious? What did I say, guys? You're learning how to clear your auric field, your emotional body, so it doesn't affect your physical body anymore. Some of you need to really slow down and really identify who and what needs to be cleared out. Soak in a bath. And then build strength. Yeah, build strength in learning to see the value in slowing down. Because when you're too in your divine masculine energy, your solar plexus, right, where all those gut related issues start to happen, when you constantly feel like you have to do, go, even like show up for other people before you show up for yourself, it creates a severe imbalance. Elizabeth, yes, I am a medium. So spirit is like, you've swung your pendulum to the divine masculine side for way too long. You just swing it in the other direction and go into divine feminine energy. See what happens. Give yourself like a day or two to like maybe take a day off, get off social media, read a book, be still, go take a walk or take a hike, soak in a bath and just put like some like music on or like light candles or put crystals around the bath or something like that. Do something that feels relaxing to you, cleansing to you, okay? Because I feel like you're getting prepared for something. Comment prepared if you guys feel that. Like you're being prepared for like a new phase. And spirit is like, you need some downtime right now so you are ready energetically for what you're about to take on. Now that what you're taking on could be taking a deep dive in your healing journey. It could be a new job. It could be both. It could be a new relationship or, a move or any really big change that may happen. Okay. But if you want to start receiving what you deserve, you first have to act and believe that you deserve it. So how would you act if you received what you want to manifest? Would you take a bath consistently? Would you take time to be still and relax, right? I guarantee a lot of you guys want to manifest more inner peace, more happiness, more fulfillment, more love, more harmony, more tranquility, more time for yourself without having to worry about every little thing that you have to do to try and get abundance to come into your life. You have to be brave enough to take the action that scares the shit out of you.